Okay, this is my review for this Udacity video. This one went over just testing and the different kinds of approaches that you can have to testing software. You can do, I think, just a basic testing, which is just it can consist of different kinds of testing, but it's like unit testing and system testing, and there was like 5 that he went over. But it's basically tried to make the program fail, and it receives an input and expects an output. And there's different test cases. For that, I wrote that twice. Then static verification, which considers all possible inputs. And then there's inspections, which is just kind of a person reviewing your code. Manual group activity, or people reviewing code. And there's formal proofs of correctness, which is a given specification, a formal letter or like document that describes a program that implements the specification. So a specification that makes sure that the program is implementing everything in the formal document. Then at the very end, I went over black box testing and white box testing. Black box testing is based on a description of software and it covers as much specified behavior. Cannot reveal errors due to implementation details, and white box testing is based on the code, covers as much as coded behavior. The ones I'm familiar with are unit testing and formal inspections. At my current internship, everything that we write has to go through 3 different pairs of eyes before it gets approved and merged into the big dev code, the actual code that's going to be deployed. And I have written tests for components, for web components, which was basically, now after reviewing this video, is just unit testing, but it did help me think in the way that you're supposed to think when it comes to testing. Like the quote mentioned, if the program fails, then you're testing correctly, basically. So I'm a little bit aware of how to do testing. I just haven't explored all the different types of testing that you can do and approaches that you can have. But it was very informative overall. And that's it.